One of the boys that I work with is really strong in his receptive skills. So he understands a lot more than he's expressing and able to say. And so I've been loving to work with him and his mom on building those receptive skills. And so he's really mastered the one-step directions. And I was like, okay, awesome. Let's even just see how he does with two-step directions. And I told him, go to the couch and bring me the crab. There was a toy crab on the couch. And he did. And his mom was shocked and blown away. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, great. I was like, now you can try. And it was almost like this wall went up. And I was like, okay, here's maybe a two-step direction you can ask him. And when it came time to deliver it, she was really timid and scared. And he didn't end up listening. And she said, I guess he just doesn't listen to me. And all of a sudden, I was just flooded with compassion. And I was almost drawn back to this memory of when I was student teaching. And it was my second day of student teaching kindergarten. I'm fresh to working, as a teacher. And my mentor teacher happens to tell me, okay, I'm going to throw you to the wolves this afternoon because I have an appointment. So you get to lead the class. And I was like, okay. I was like, I guess I don't really have a choice, but we'll see what could go wrong. That afternoon, if you walked in, you'd probably have thought the room was on fire. Kids were running around, screaming, crying, and I felt so hopeless on what to do. And that thought creeped in, like, I guess they just don't listen to me. And it's a temptation that we can have when we see someone have success. But what I then realized was there is a lot of intention that went into the teacher creating a classroom where the kids function and flow and know what they're supposed to be doing. It's not just magical. And it really humbled me and made me realize I had to learn these skills. And throughout the duration of my student teaching, it was messy and I had the growing pains and I was insecure and there were times where the kids didn't listen to me, and I had to humble myself and listen to my mentor's advice. And through training in both teaching and behavior, that's what has helped me the most, realizing that when you take the perspective that, okay, this is showing me that I'm weak in this area. How can I humble myself, learn, and grow to be a better shepherd of this child? And so what I was able to then bring to the mom was, that's not true at all. Your child loves you. I mean, look, he's running to you and giving you a hug right now. What we can do is break down those two-step directions and even just have the child learn what even following a direction looks like. And so I gave another two-step direction and he wasn't listening. And so I was able to break it down. So for the couch example, I would say, I would give the two-step direction. If they didn't listen, then I would point to the couch. Oh, go to the couch. And then they would walk over and then, okay, grab the crab. And if they don't, I just kind of guide them. I kind of corral them and I'm like, oh, grab the crab. And then they grab it, we cheer them on. I was like, okay, give it to me. And you just kind of shepherd them along, build the skill, make it positive, and just have them used to following the direction. If they don't get it on the first try, it's okay. We're gonna break it down and maybe next time they'll get it. If they don't, we'll just break it down again and meet them where they're at. So I just hope that encouraged you today, because I felt that feeling before. And I know how sneaky it is and how it can just rob you of your joy, how it can make you feel like you don't know what you're doing, and how it can make you feel ill-equipped. And I just pray that you give yourself grace to learn and grow and shepherd your child and partner with the Lord and just breaking it down and helping them be the children He created them to be.